So, this afternoon, we want to take a few minutes and talk about something that's of importance to anyone who might be on the receiving end of an immigrant visa petition. What is an immigrant visa petition? That means that someone, whether it be a family member, spouse, child, or parent, is attempting to get you a green card, whether you're here in the United States or overseas in whatever country you happen to be from. The issue here is that this is controlled by the number of visas that are available for individual categories. And how do you figure out whether or not your visa is current or you might have a long wait? To that, you go to what is known as the State Department Visa Bulletin. It's published every month and is on the State Department website. In that Visa Bulletin, they talk about the various availability of the visas. At the end of it, they talk about visas that might have really been backed up or come forward, etc. You go into the category that might work for you. Like, for example, say you're a spouse of a green card holder. That would be category 2A, found on page 2. And then you find your category, and then you go down to the 2A category, depending what country you're from. It will tell you if whether or not the visa is current, or you might have to wait a few years for the visa. Right now, we happen to be at the end of the fiscal year, so most visa categories are backed up because they've run out of visas. Well, you may ask, well, how do I know my category? For that, you go back to the receipt notice of the petition that was put in for you, and it will list the category. It might be 2A, 2B, F3, 4, etc. You'll know more about what I'm talking about when you download this Visa Bulletin and start reading it. It's sort of clear. But the takeaway from this, to give you some idea of how long it's going to take you to get that green card, whether you're here in the US or abroad, you really need to know the priority date. So once that visa becomes available, you go to the last step. In the US, you file what's called an I-485 adjustment of status. You generally may have to be here legally unless you're a spouse of a US citizen. Or you may be back in your country where in that situation, you'd have what is known as a consulate interview. All the paperwork is put together, sent to your country, a visa appointment is made, you go into the interview, and hopefully you and your family get a green card. Now, this is complicated in the best of times, but we just want to give you an idea of how this works. All sorts of issues can develop on the so-called priority dates, what's good, what isn't. We suggest if you want to go into it further, you reach out to us on our website or give us a call and we can help you out.